The global stage is witnessing a dramatic power shift. For decades, the United States has reigned supreme as the world's sole superpower. However, a new force has emerged, challenging the established order: China. The rise of China, with its burgeoning economy and growing military might, has ushered in an era of unprecedented geopolitical complexity. This is a rivalry unlike any other, a clash of titans with global implications. The outcome of this superpower showdown will shape the 21st century and beyond. It will determine the future of global trade, international security, and the very principles that govern the world. This essay will delve into the multifaceted rivalry between the United States and China, examining the strengths and weaknesses of each nation. We will explore the key factors that will shape the future of this complex relationship and the potential for a multipolar world order. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. The future hangs in the balance as these two giants engage in a delicate dance of cooperation and competition. The United States remains a formidable power on the world stage. Its military might is unparalleled, boasting cutting-edge technology, a global network of bases, and a defense budget larger than that of the next 10 countries combined. This military dominance allows the U.S. to project power across the globe, intervening in conflicts and shaping geopolitical events. Beyond military strength, the United States holds significant economic clout. It boasts the world's largest economy and is home to many of the world's leading corporations, particularly in the technology sector. The U.S. dollar remains the world's reserve currency, giving it significant influence over international finance. The American education system, particularly at the higher education level, attracts the brightest minds from around the globe. This intellectual capital fuels innovation and technological advancement, further solidifying the United States' position as a global leader. Despite these strengths, the United States faces significant challenges at home and abroad. Internal political divisions, economic inequality, and a sense of waning global influence have raised questions about the long-term sustainability of American power. China's rise to prominence has been nothing short of meteoric. In just a few decades, China has transformed itself from a poor agrarian society into a global economic powerhouse. This remarkable transformation has been fueled by rapid industrialization, massive infrastructure projects, and a relentless focus on economic growth. China's economic might is undeniable. It is the world's second-largest economy and the largest trading nation. China's Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project spanning continents, is just one example of its growing global influence. Beyond economics, China has made significant strides in modernizing its military. Its defense spending has increased dramatically in recent years, and it has developed advanced weaponry, including hypersonic missiles and aircraft carriers. While China's military capabilities still lag behind those of the United States, the gap is narrowing. China's rise is reshaping the global order, challenging long-held assumptions about power and influence. Its growing economic and military might, coupled with its assertive foreign policy, has put the world on notice. China is a force to be reckoned with. The economic rivalry between the United States and China is at the heart of their superpower competition. The two nations are deeply intertwined, with China being America's largest trading partner. However, this economic interdependence is also a source of tension. The United States has long held the upper hand in the global economy, but China is rapidly catching up. Its massive manufacturing capacity, low labor costs, and growing technological prowess have allowed it to become a global leader in various industries, from consumer electronics to renewable energy. The trade war initiated by the Trump administration, and continued in various forms since then, highlights the growing economic competition between the two countries. Tariffs and trade barriers have disrupted global supply chains and raised concerns about a decoupling of the world's two largest economies. The future of the global economy hinges on the relationship between these two economic giants. Will they find ways to cooperate and manage their differences, or will their rivalry lead to a fragmented and less prosperous world? Section 5, Military Muscle, a delicate balance of power. The military balance between the United States and China is shifting, albeit slowly. The United States still possesses the world's most powerful military, with a global reach and unmatched technological sophistication. However, China is rapidly modernizing its armed forces, focusing on areas where it believes it can achieve parity, or even superiority. China's military modernization is particularly evident in its navy, which has grown rapidly in recent years. It has launched multiple aircraft carriers, developed advanced submarines, and expanded its fleet of warships. This naval buildup is seen as a direct challenge to U.S. naval dominance in the Western Pacific, particularly in the contested waters of the South China Sea. The United States is responding to China's military rise by strengthening its alliances in the region and increasing its military presence in the Indo-Pacific. It is also focused on developing new technologies, such as hypersonic weapons and artificial intelligence, to maintain its military edge. The increasing militarization of the Asia-Pacific region is a cause for concern. While neither side desires a direct military confrontation, the risk of miscalculation or an accidental escalation remains a real possibility. Section 6. Technological prowess, the race for innovation. The competition between the United States and China is not just about economic and military might, it is also a battle for technological supremacy. Both nations recognize that technological innovation is the key to future economic growth, military power, and global influence. The United States has long been a global leader in technological innovation, from the invention of the internet to the development of smartphones. Silicon Valley remains a global hub for technological advancement, attracting the brightest minds and billions of dollars in investment. However, China is rapidly catching up. It has made significant strides in areas such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and biotechnology. Chinese companies like Huawei and ZTE have become major players in the global technology market, challenging the dominance of their American counterparts. The race for technological dominance is likely to intensify in the years to come. The outcome of this competition will have profound implications for a wide range of industries, from healthcare to transportation to defense. Section 7. Internal challenges, threats from within. While the United States and China grapple with each other on the world stage, they also face significant challenges within their own borders. These internal challenges have the potential to weaken them from within and hinder their ability to compete effectively in the long run. In the United States, political polarization, social unrest, and economic inequality have eroded trust in institutions and created a sense of national division. The country is struggling to address issues such as racial injustice, climate change, and crumbling infrastructure. China, while maintaining a tight grip on power, faces its own set of internal challenges. Its rapid economic growth has come at the cost of environmental degradation, widening income inequality, and a shrinking workforce due to its aging population. The Chinese government also faces pressure to address corruption, human rights concerns, and calls for greater political freedom. The ability of both the United States and China to address their internal challenges will be crucial to their long-term stability and global standing. Failure to do so could undermine their power and influence, potentially leading to a period of decline. Section 8. Shifting Sands, a new landscape of global power. The rivalry between the United States and China is unfolding against the backdrop of a rapidly changing global landscape. The rise of other emerging powers, such as India, Brazil, and Indonesia, is creating a more multipolar world, where power is more diffuse and no single nation can dictate the global agenda. This shifting balance of power presents both opportunities and challenges for the United States and China. On the one hand, they can no longer rely on their traditional alliances and partnerships to maintain their influence. They must adapt to a more fluid and complex geopolitical environment. On the other hand, the rise of other powers also creates opportunities for cooperation and coalition building. The United States and China may find it in their interest to work together on issues of common concern, such as climate change, pandemics, and nuclear proliferation. The future of global governance will depend in large part on how the United States and China choose to engage with each other and with the rest of the world. Will they embrace a more cooperative approach, or will their rivalry lead to greater instability and conflict? Section 9. The Future of Superpower. Rivalry, a multipolar world in the making. The superpower rivalry between the United States and China is one of the defining features of the 21st century. The outcome of this rivalry is far from certain, but one thing is clear. The world is moving towards a more multipolar system, where power is more diffuse and no single nation can dominate. The future will be shaped by how the United States and China choose to manage their rivalry. Will they find ways to coexist peacefully and cooperate on issues of common interest? Or will their competition lead to greater conflict and instability? The answer to this question will depend on a multitude of factors, including the domestic political situations in both countries, their economic performance, their technological advancements, and their ability to build and maintain alliances. The stakes are high, and the world is watching. The future of the world order hangs in the balance as these two giants navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing global landscape.